Hey YouTube, Sandip here from Bali Hans, and today we are going to discuss about my top likes for ServiceNow. I have been using ServiceNow for years now, and I would like to bring out the likes that I have in ServiceNow. There are many of them, but at this short video, I would like to cover top three likes, and if there is any dislike I can think of, I would like to point that as well. So stay tuned and let's jump into the likes first. The biggest like for me in ServiceNow is for the fact that it is a cloud-based offering. So gone are those days that you'd need to buy a software and then you need to have a server so that you can install that software, and then you have to have a server administrator and who is managing server and database and every other type of things that you should not be interested into. The problem that you are facing is the IT services management, and you had to look into the other auxiliary items like server maintenance, upgradation, these things. So with the arrival of ServiceNow, those things are totally eradicated now. I mean, ServiceNow would give you a platform and then they would maintain everything about the platform, like maintaining it, like upgrading it. You can request for an upgradation or any patch that you would like to apply on your instance, but it is always ServiceNow who does the job for you. So you don't have to bother about, you just have to schedule the maintenance, or you just have to schedule you don't schedule maintenance but you schedule an upgradation. So when you want to upgrade to the latest version of, let's say, ServiceNow, which is Istanbul, yeah, so you don't have to worry about upgrading the platform itself. You just test out your custom applications which you have built on top of ServiceNow, and everything that is below the platform, entire platform level activity is done by ServiceNow. So they would upgrade on behalf of you, and then you do the testing all by yourself. And if you find any issue, you can raise a ticket in ServiceNow's high customer portal, and that would be taken care of. So this way you are only focusing on your problem, that is doing your IT services management correctly. The second biggest like that I have in ServiceNow is their cost model. So ServiceNow doesn't charge you anything upfront when you buy their software. It's not actually buying when you subscribe to their services. So gone are the days like in the past, if you look for buying any sort of software, you would have to buy and get the software in a form of a CD, and then for that they would charge you upfront, and then there would be associated cost for maintenance, upgradation, and there can be many such charges. In ServiceNow, you pay nothing but a monthly user licenses cost that is invoiced on an yearly base. So it is counted monthly, but it is invoiced in a yearly based, and that also ServiceNow produces a pretty much transparent calculation. And ServiceNow's licensing is on, primarily ServiceNow's cost model is on the base of the fact that how many process users that you have in your ServiceNow platform, people who are providing support to the end users. So let's say in a month you have like 100 process users, and in the next month you would have like 200 process users. So ServiceNow would calculate at the end of the year, they would calculate on their internal logic, and it turns out that they're calculating on a monthly basis, and you don't have to tell ServiceNow upfront that this month I want to subscribe for 100 process user. Next month it would be like 50 process users, so you're reducing, or even if you're increasing. All these calculations will happen at the end of the year, and you would get a fairly detailed report on your license counts, and that's the cost that you pay. Well, there are other costs. There are modules which are chargeable extra, like discovery, and there are many other modules which are charged extra, but the basic cost structure remain the same. It's based on the process user that you use, and it is as simple as it gets. You don't pay for maintenance, you don't pay for upgradation. So this is fairly simple process of their cost structure for invoicing their customer. Lastly, I would like to discuss about ServiceNow technology stack. I love the fact that ServiceNow has been using when I started using ServiceNow, plain old JavaScript knowledge that I have had came into very much handy to customize ServiceNow, and since then it has been a very exciting journey in ServiceNow. So you can customize a lot inside ServiceNow platform. So with the fact that ServiceNow is bringing in newer technologies like AngularJS and Bootstrap to replace, I would not say replace because it's not official yet, but I think that as Service Portal is going to replace CMS, so we have gone past the days of UI macro and UI pages and jelly script embedded in them, and the new technologies like AngularJS and Bootstrap, and in Service Portal as we have the widget editors. I very much like that. So as ServiceNow is moving towards accepting new technologies which are much more widely accepted, we as a developer have lot more documentation available over internet. So in the past, if we have been facing any problem in ServiceNow and we want to learn something new in ServiceNow, our only source has been ServiceNow's wiki and developer forums. But now we can access a wider range of documentation available for the newer technologies, because many other people outside of ServiceNow also using these technologies. So you would be connected with more people and get more help, and you can learn new things. While saying this as a positive point, we have to look at the negative part of it as well. So when I started ServiceNow, using and learning and customizing ServiceNow, I spent a lot of time understanding how UI script, how the jelly script and UI pages and UI macros work all in together, and then their usage in the CMS portal. But now all of a sudden ServiceNow has come up with this Service Portal, where the knowledge that I have gathered in the past many years is kind of not usable. So I have to spend again a lot of time to understand newer technologies, and only then I can be as good as in Service Portal that I am already in CMS portal, developing new websites and new portals on ServiceNow platform. So this is kind of a love and hate kind of experience that I'm having right now. But at the end of the day, if you look at, this is a nice move by ServiceNow. There you go. I have discussed why I like ServiceNow so much. And lastly, if you are looking forward to implementing ServiceNow at your organization, get in touch with us. At Ballyhans, we have tons of experience in ServiceNow implementation, integration, and managed services. We would be happy to help. If you like our videos, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.